When it comes to modifying a Tesla Model 3 performance, one of the most common upgrades people make is switching the wheels. But the bigger question always comes, how much does wheel size actually affect the performance, efficiency, and ride comfort? We are putting that question to the test. We're going to be installing Atomic Wheels AWZZ in 3 different sizes, the 18x8.5, the 19.85, and the 19.95, all paired with the Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 4S tires. We're going to put each setup through a series of controlled tests to see how they really compare. By the end of this video, we will have real data comparing acceleration, efficiency, and comfort all across 3 setups, so you can decide which wheel size makes the most sense for your Tesla Model 3 performance. Let's get started. Before we talk about efficiency or comfort, first we need to start with weight. Let's start off with the 18x8.5 in polished. 18x8.5 comes in at 18.20 pounds. Now, the 19x8.5 wheel is coming in at 19.40 pounds. Next up is the 19x9.5, and this one comes in at 20 pounds. AWZZ in 18x8.5 polished wheel sitting on 235/45 ZR18s. That weight is coming in at 44.40 pounds. Following up, we have here the 19x8.5 AWZZ wheel sitting on 235/40 ZR19. That one is coming in at 43.20 pounds. That is going to be because you get less sidewall, less rubber. Less sidewall means less protection from less rubber. Personal preference, guys. I mean, more rubber, less rubber, up to you. We got the 19x9.5 AWZZ wheel. This one is sitting on 265/35 ZR19. That weight comes in at 49.40 pounds. Now it's time to test these out in efficiency and comfort and see what we get from our numbers on that. Now, as you can see here, we have the AWZZs in the polished finish paired up nicely with our raw titanium lug nuts. We want to show you guys this fitment. The AWZZ 18x8.5, it tucks in really nice. It's not a flush fitment. It tucks in really well. We have the 18x8.5 AWZZ wheel sitting on Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 4s in 235/45 ZR18s. Now, you've already seen how improving overall efficiency from dropping your OEMs switching to AWZZ in our previous videos. Our videos will be linked in a pop-up at the end of this video so that you can see how we've already improved overall energy efficiency. We're starting today of the 18x8.5. We are sitting at about 79% battery. We are going to navigate. Well, let's go ahead and head in here into the dynamics to make sure everything's set on standard on the dynamics, okay? Now let's head over to trips. Let's reset these trips. I'm gonna reset every trip here. Boom. We're gonna head over to Doty's Power Sports and Trailers, which is about a 21 mile drive. We're gonna get efficiency numbers on the 18.85s going over there. And then we'll check those numbers. Once we get those numbers checked, once we come to a stopping point there, we're gonna go ahead and reset trip A, and then go ahead and allow it to keep tracking the data on trip B for the trip back. And so it'll give us a total overall, I believe about 42 miles or so, that it's gonna give us an overall view of what those numbers look like. So we're gonna go ahead and hit start self-driving. Our first stop here at Gaudi, and let's see what our first numbers are giving us. Then park, go down here. Screen's a little bit dirty, guys, sorry. Let's go to trips. Duration, distance is 21.1, duration was 21 minutes. Average energy consumed, 286.7. We're gonna go ahead and reset that trip there, boom. We still gonna let trip A go. The current drive has been reset. We're gonna head back to the warehouse, and that way it gives us that efficiency numbers on the overall trip. All right, we're starting self-driving. Let's see what it gives us when we get back to the warehouse. We are arriving at our return trip from the AWZZ 18.8.5. What numbers this is giving us. Trip back was 21 miles, 0.1, duration 21, average 246.2. Now the complete overall trip was 42.2 miles. Total energy 11.2, average energy consumed is 266.7, and that was for the overall trip. Let's see what the rest of the AWZZ family gives us. We'll put those numbers up and those testings up for you guys. We are going to run a efficiency test on the 19 by 8.5 AWZZ wheels sitting on 235/40 ZR19. We're doing the same test as we've done previously with the 18.85s and the 19.95s. All right, guys, we're getting to our stop now. The distance was 21.3 miles. Duration was 22. The average energy, 316.4. Now let's look at the numbers here. This one was 21.3 at average of 258 used. Now the total overall trip came out to 42.6 miles. Average energy consumed is 287.8. Just as we did with the 18 by 8.5, we are going to show you what the 19 by 9.5. I'll come a little bit closer. As you can see right here, we are running 265/35 ZR19s, and this fitment is a bit more sporty in comparison to the 18 by 8.5. Now the 18 by 8.5 gives you a bit more sidewall, gives you a little bit more room for some sidewall. This gives you a more sporty stance. It's a bit more flush on that fitment. As the 18 by 8.5 and the 19 by 8.5, they're a little bit more tucked in. This 19 by 9.5 with the 35 offset gives you a pretty nice flush fitment. As I mentioned earlier, let's go have a look at some of these lug nuts, right? Because when you put these aftermarket wheels on, the Tesla lug nuts are pretty hideous, and so we'll give you some examples of that. All right, so here are some of the examples that we have of our titanium lug nuts. As you can see here, these are the absolute hideous Tesla lug nuts. Right here, we have the raw titanium lug nuts, which come in both regular closed and anti-theft. This anti-theft comes with a key when you order a set of the anti-theft. This is the burn gold closed regular. This is the burn gold here open, so it's an open face, and this is the burn gold anti-theft. Pretty nice, right? And so we have the same setup with the black. We have the black regular, the black closed, and the black anti-theft, depending on what set of wheels that you would like to pair these up with. Now the burn gold works great with the black. It works great with the bronze, the satin bronze finishes. I mean, burn gold kind of goes with everything as well as black. Now the raw titanium pairs perfectly well with our satin silvers, pairs well with our polished wheels. It pairs well with many other options. Even with the black, if you want some separation in that color, throw in some raw titanium lug nuts, whether it be regular or anti-theft. Let's get rid of these guys and upgrade you to some Atomic Wheels titanium lug nuts. We are going to run the AWZZ 19 by 9.5 wheels, Goody Power Sports, and start self-driving. Let's see what the numbers give us. Distance 21.1, duration 21 minutes, average energy spent 331.6. We're gonna go ahead and reset that. Boom, everything's back at 0, kept the numbers here. And so we'll continue on to driving to the warehouse, start self-driving. Efficiency test is complete. The total distance back from Goody was 21.1, 25 minutes, 289.1. Now the overall trip is 42.2, average of 13.1 use, 310.3 average energy consumed. Those are our numbers for the 19 by 9.5 AWZZ wheels.
Overall, the 18 by 8.5 setup showed the best efficiency with the lowest energy consumption. The 19 by 8.5 performed close, while 19 by 9.5 used the most energy.
We are going to run our first test is 0 to 60 time. As you can see here, we're set up in track. Climate's at 66, fan will be at 4. We're going to do the first test 0 to 60. 3, 2, 1. .31 seconds on our first run. All right, we're gonna run second test. Temperature is the same, the battery is the same. 2, 1. Whew. 3.26. I believe the tires are getting warm. 2, 1. 3.29. All right, we're running 19 by 8.5 AWZZ wheels with 235, 40 ZR19s. 2, 1. We got a 3.26. We are running our second test. 2, 1. Second test came in at 3.30, a little bit slower than the first test. 2, 1. .33 is what we got. Yo, that was an interesting test. Check it out. The numbers on that 0 to 60 on that last one gave me 3.19 on the AWZZ 19 by 8.5. So this was the best 0 to 60 time that we received in all the tests. Was the one where we were doing a roller, which is pretty interesting. So we are going to do AWZZ's 19 by 9.5 0 to 60 test. Percentage is at 80. 2, 1. We got a 3.28. The 19 by 9.5 square setup, wider wheels, wider tires, gonna give us more grip. We're gonna run the second test. 2, 1. 3.30, 2, 1. Got a 3.28.
After all the runs, the results were incredibly close. The fastest official 0 to 60 time was 3.26 seconds, set by both the 18 by 8.5 and 19 by 8.5 wheels. But with just one person in the car on the 19 by 8.5 setup, we actually managed an even quicker 3.19 seconds. On this slide, you can see how we measured ride comfort for the AWZZ forged wheels. We used the iPhone accelerometer running at 100 Hz mounted on the Tesla wireless charger to capture vibration data. All tests were performed on the same road segment at the same speed and direction for consistency. For each wheel setup, we ran 3 passes, then analyzed the first 10 seconds of data. Ride comfort was evaluated using the total vibration metric, GF total, and by counting impact events where G-forces exceeded defined thresholds. Vibration results. Looking at overall vibration, the 18-inch setup is the smoothest with a comfort score of 6.3. The 19 by 8.5 increases vibration by about 5%, while the 19 by 9.5 increases it by almost 10%. Impact events. The biggest difference appears in hard bumps. In a 10-second section, we recorded 13 hard hits on the 18-inch setup, almost 20 on the 19 by 8.5, and 25 on the 19 by 9.5, nearly double the impacts compared to the 18-inch wheels. Full results. Looking at the full data set, the 18 by 8.5 setup leads in every comfort metric: vibration, bump count, peak impact, and vertical harshness. Final verdict. So the conclusion is simple. The 18 by 8.5 setup delivers the best comfort. The 19 by 8.5 offers a balanced compromise. And the 19 by 9.5 is the sportiest option, but also the harshest ride.
What this tells us is that wheel size alone didn't directly affect the launch or the performance on the vehicle. Tesla's instant torque and traction control do a great job keeping acceleration consistent. So the difference between these setups were essentially minor. So the real question becomes, what matters most to you? Efficiency, comfort, style, or grip? Let us know in the comments which setup you'd run on your M3P. If you've made it this far, welcome to the Atomic Wheels family. Make sure to drop a like, hit subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you'd love to see more of. Ready to upgrade your setup? Check out your next set at atomicwheels.com and use promo code YTAtomic for 15% off.